Good evening and a warm welcome to Nosey Road. Tonight's visitors are the London Broncos. They're first out on the pitch. Their side for this evening, Sykes at full back, Hall, Martin, Roy and Peters, the three quarters. Gillette and Moran, the half-back pairing, with Bowden, Budworth and Shaw in the front row. Price, Retchless and Toshak are the back three. Houlay, Stevenson, Marshall and Dean are on the bench. In March, the London Broncos slapped the Saints bottom at Brentford to the tune of 40 points to 6. I think there's going to be a bit of revenge on the minds this evening. Last Saturday, the Broncos, a great win. They beat Hull after being down at half-time, about 22 points to 6, something like that. But the Broncos, they haven't done bad at home, have they, so far this season. We're just waiting for the Saints to come out. Obviously, they've got a few changes in the side. With Tony Stewart at full-back, Paul Whelan's out injured. Darren Albert, Martin Gleeson, Paul Newlove and Sean Hoppy, the three quarters. Tommy Martin and Sean Long, the prolific half-back pairing, are back in action. Long his first game for a while. Darren Britt, Mick Hyam, Kieran Cunningham still out injured. And Peter Shields make the front row with Chris Joint, John Stankovic and Scully back at the back of the pack at loose forward. On the bench, Mike Bennett, Eddie Gardner, Barry Ward and Sonny Nicol. So a good side. We haven't got a bad side when we went down to Brentford. Well, I didn't think we had a bad side, but we didn't do the business that day. Well, let's hope we do the business tonight before the kick-off, and we've not got really a good crowd of travelling spectators. London on a Friday evening. I mean, it is a long way, isn't it? Like, you know, as we knew last time when we went down there. But the news around the ground, obviously Ian Millward has signed a 5-year contract. I presume that is still the 12 months of the existing contract, updated no doubt with another 4 years as well, which will see him here at the Saints till the end of 2007. I make it, so that's some appointment, isn't it? That'll be what, 5, 6, 7, about 7.5 years, I think, at Nosey Road. That's a good appointment for a successful coach, and let's hope he's going to be successful for many years to come. Players will want to come here to St Helens now, not as they haven't done before. The Saints ready to come out with captain Chris Joint and tonight's mascots Jordan and Chloe Edis. Jordan is 8, Chloe is 6. They both attend Nut Grove Methodist Primary School. Jordan's hobbies are reading, drawing and watching the Saints. His favourite players are Cunningham and Joint. Now Chloe, she likes dancing and swimming and watching the Saints, and her favourite players are Martin and Cunningham. There's your match day mascots just hurrying away, Jordan and Chloe Edis. So a warm welcome to one and all in the sponsors boxes. Our main sponsor, Caledonia Motor Company, and all who are taking this broadcast live from the gantry. Chris Joint just winding the crowd up. The Broncos get us underway. Martin, first receiver, inside to Hoppy. Saints with the possession, and what a day. A good week all week, and then today didn't start too bad, then the rains came down this afternoon. Let's hope it doesn't detract from the spectacle this evening. Darren Britt. There's a Jason Etherington at London Broncos forward, and nice to see him before. Darren Britt and Barry Ward, he was all having a chat, as they do, these Aussies. They're all friendly until they get out there. Oh, knock on from the play of the ball, from the tap, restart on the 20. Peters comes up with a knock on. Mistake by the Broncos, early doors, a chance for the Saints now to put pressure on. Long feeds, long time since we've heard that, isn't it? Albert moving over, puts the ball inside. Gleeson back. Saints keep the ball alive. Shields back into the thick of it. 11 metres short of the Broncos line. Sean Long, Darren Britt, big drive. Scully, Martin offers the ball, takes it on, releases it. Newlove, he takes the tackle. Broncos lined up on the line. Sean Long, good ball. Scully, good tackle. Bowden in with the shoulder. No problem to Scully, gets up, now with Shields. Close to an obstruction there. Referee Kirkpatrick signalled the last tackle of this set of 6. Long dabs it through, Martin chasing, it's another dropout. Martin, that's Tony Martin, manages to push it dead as Tommy Martin was poaching. So Saints there, they've had a set of 6 from that mistake by Peters. Now with Saints putting pressure on the Broncos, the drop out there, and Saints going to have another set of 6 hopefully. Sean Hoppy, he'll go infield. Long wants a quick play the ball. Second bite to the cherry there. Britt drives it up. Hyam at dummy half. Cunningham out with an injury. Gleeson. What a find we've got in Martin Gleeson. Kirkpatrick tells him to get up. He would do if they wasn't lying all over him. Stankovic takes the tackle. Saints move it with Shields, centre field. Looking to squeeze the ball out, but good clamp tackling. This is the last one of this set of 6. Hyam brings it left. Long dabs it through. Martin's chasing it. Looking for a mistake. Saints post the error. They force London over the dead ball line with the help of the slippy ground. Paul Sykes, the man that was taken over, I think, in possession. The Broncos drop out. Martin takes it. Backing in. Hoppy was there as well. Now it's with Stewart. The ball's lost on the first tackle. Super drive in by Retchless. Good tackle. Darren Shaw took the ball up, moved it over to the right. I think that's Toshak that has the possession. Is it? It is. Broncos there trying to keep it alive. Britt in with the tackle. Super tackle there. Sykes, good ball. Good ball there from Moran. It's loose. First knock on. Saints head and feed. Toshak took a knock there. Being treated. Back to lock the scrum up. Gareth Price, the former Saint. Oh dear me, Stewart lost the ball again, unfortunately. Very slippy, I would imagine, same for both sides. Bowden, got to be smothered, unloads it. The Broncos trying to keep it alive. Saints when they should have had the possession, unfortunately. With Budworth going through now, it's Bowden. The Saints are under a bit of pressure when they should have been giving Broncos a bit of pressure. Moran, drop-off ball. Also Steve Hall, a former Saint, on the right flank for the Broncos. Moran dabs it through. London get to the ball, actually tap it forward. Saints come up with the possession. And Stewart, no problem this time. Nice to be back with you. You're with Micron Video, bringing you all the action. Phil on camera, my name's Ron Hoof. That was touched in flight, and that's all on. And that's going to be head and feet to the Saints, that. The referee says he never played at it. Well, oh, they're not happy with that. The popular side faithful. I wouldn't say I'm happy with that myself. He played for that, definitely. And but it's Mr. Kirkpatrick, and he's had a bit of bad press as of late. So there we go. What can I say? Head and feed to the Broncos. Sykes. Seven minutes gone, no score. Woodworth to Moran, he puts boot to ball, puts it right downfield. Darren Albert. He has to take it past the first line of defence. Doesn't get past Nigel Roy. Peter Shields up to the 30-metre line. Lying on in the tackle. The London player protesting, as they usually do. Not me, sir. I wasn't told in. Well, the referee, is he going to speak to somebody? He's going to bring somebody out. No. 2 rugby balls on the pitch. Mickey Hyam inside, Darren Britt. Good tackling. Sean Long gets the ball away. Shields, he unloads, it was touched. Had to knock on. The London player pulled it back. Should be head and feed to the Saints. Sculthorpe had the ball. The London player reaped it out, that's correct. Head and feed to the Saints. Sean Long will feed the scrum, no score. Nearly 9 minutes gone. Martin. Hoppy. Saints stretched a little bit there. Mauling at the play of the ball. Joint on the short side. Joint the captain. Gene the crowd up before. Newlove. Martin. Broncos are in quickly. Sculthorpe has to take the tackle. Retchless moved in. I think, or was it Shaw? Retchless. Saints with Stewart. Oh, the ball's gone. Good tackle. Good hard tackle. Shook the ball from his grasp. Peters. Saints will want to contain the Broncos up in that 20-metre area. Shields in with the tackle. The referee Kirkpatrick urging the Saints to get onside. Darren Shaw. Good tackle, Tommy Martin. And Chris Joint. The ball's come out. The referee has said it was reaped out. Whether the touch judge had given that, we have got one of the referee's officials up here in the referee's earpiece. And he needs something in his earpiece, this guy. Goodworth restarts. Russell Bowden unloads to Darren Britt. Thank you very much. Good Aussie camaraderie that. Mickey Hyam unloads. Quick ball there, Sculthorpe. Back to Stankovic. Saints trying to keep it alive, but well smothered. Well taken, Sean Long. Had an arm injury, a wrist injury, and sharp as attack. We've just got to get match fitness now. The ball being knocked forward. Head and feet to the Broncos at this scrum. The run to feed. Tony Martin, inside ball, Steve Hall. Saints will want to contain him. Cries for a forward pass from the Popular side. They're going unheeded by the referee. As the Broncos press. Moran drop off, Bowden. Lost the ball again as Bowden. It's knocked forward. Saints have it. Certainly a lot of errors. As they must be offside, the Broncos, and the referees pointing and not penalising once again. Mickey Hyam looking for the half break. Good yardage. Scully, good ball to Gleeson. Sculthorpe puts it high and crossfield. Hall's underneath it, takes it well. Tony Martin for the Broncos. Unbeaten at home this season at the Saints. Broncos are the type of side that can upset you. There's no danger about that. Plenty of close contests in the 7 Super League seasons. With London, whoa, charged down by Tommy Martin, and he hacks it on. Can he win the chase? Oh, Toshack just knocks it dead. Shoulder to shoulder, and they can go shoulder to shoulder. And Martin with a charge down and nearly paid dividends for the Saints. So pressure on the Broncos, they're taking the time, they're certainly not rushing. It's Paul Sykes to drop out from between the sticks. Sean Hoppy under it, takes it comfortably. Takes the tackle on the 40. Lots of mauling at the play of the ball. Shields. Good work, Gleeson. Good tackle by the Broncos. Drop off ball from Sculthorpe. Gleeson coming through. Now with Long, oh, head tackle. Come on, referee, get a grip. Well, the officials there must have seen that. Martin dabs it through, Newlove's chasing it. Hall takes the ball. Plenty of pressure on the Broncos by the Saints. Still no score. 15 minutes gone. Moran dabs it down early. Albert has the ball. Gives it to Stewart. That certainly looked a shade forward from our angle. But the Saints get away with it. Now Albert back again. Looked like a flop from Gareth Price. Good run in there. Well, hold it down, dear me. Mickey Hyam. Shields, good drive. Woodworth in, but he gets the ball away. Sculthorpe. Hyam again. Britt drives it up, looking to unload. Last one of the sequence. The referee's arm in the air. What the Saints have up the sleeve. Long dabs it through, pressure. Drop out again, relentless pressure on the Broncos line, but the Saints haven't come up with any points yet. So once again, Sykes to drop out. Hoppy keeps it in field, it's all on. Drop off ball, Stewart takes it, takes the tackle. Toshak. Blindside, Hoppy, now he weaves through. Up to the 40. London urged to get back onside. Now it's Chris Joint, the captain. Sculthorpe unloads, the ball's gone forward. Scrum down, head and feet to the Broncos. Round 19, this is Super League. We've not played round 18 yet against our friendly neighbourhood Pie Eaters. That's going to be on the 30th of July. We've got Halifax next Friday evening. And then Wigan the following Tuesday, and then Warrington the following Saturday. That's going to be a 4-pointer against Wigan, isn't it? And Bradford in a few weeks' time. Broncos in possession. Good tackle, super tackle by Martin. Woodworth knocks the ball forward. The referee allows play to go on. He allows the advantage. Darren Britt. Drop off ball, Hyam, Sculthorpe got butchered there. Good reading of the play there. Martin, good sidestep, gets it away to Stewart. Stewart only the fullback to beat. Good drive by Stewart. Pressure, long is it? What a tackle, but the ball's gone. It was Mickey Hyam, but the ball had gone. Lost possession in the tackle. Steve Hall up the blind side. Newlove shuts the door. Stevenson on for the Broncos. The ball put down, much to the delight of the homesters.
Just confirm the Broncos with a goal substitution. The 24 is Malvern and the 28 Darren Short and the 29 Darren White in the field, replaced by 14 Richard Marshall and number 8 Francis Stevenson.
Stevenson and Marshall on. Price and Bowden off. The referee pulls us up for another infringement. Mistake-ridden 20 minutes. Put the ball back. Retzless gets it away. The Broncos, they should have unloaded it there to Peters. There was a slight overlap. Moran again. Crossfield bomb. Hoppy underneath it. Martin's knocked it forward. Hoppy puts it in field. But Martin had knocked it forward. It was on the 6th tackle. That's going to be the turnover. Chris Joint asking the referee to get him onside, which will be a change, wouldn't it? And then he goes back just to give himself a little bit of space. Sculthorpe, big hit, good tackle, doesn't deter Scully. Marshall with the headgear. Saints keep the ball alive. Stewart, perilously close, just a couple of minutes to go. Martin puts the high centre field bomb up. Sykes is coming for it, bounces off his chest with Sculthorpe, now with Sean Long. Zero tackle. Stankovic. Saints centre field. Big Darren Britt. Just a matter of time before the Saints score. Scully, Long, Gleeson, just about to unload. And got a big hit from a Bronco. Lost possession. Broncos come up with it. Stevenson. Moran brought to earth, cries for a forward pass. Joint pushes him down. The referee tells Moran to get up, and Sykes puts the ball high. Under Albert, takes it comfortably. Peters tried to put him under pressure. Retchless did. Good run. Tony Stewart, I think that is. It is. Peter Shields. Inside, well inside Broncos territory. Scully. Up the centre. Puts it back. Well tidied up. Darren Britt. Saints are backing up. Good stuff. Blindside, Jointy, good ball, Hoppy, goal, couldn't take it. Super miss out ball there as the Broncos had come in. A bullet pass to Sean Hoppy, he just couldn't control it. So Tony Martin for the Broncos, still no score, 24 minutes gone. Broncos up to the 40. Peters attacked in half. Moran to Marshall. Hyam with the tackle. Britt round the legs. Hyam round the top. Moran with the speculator. Tony Martell taken and forced into touch. Sean Long drops the ball. Broncos pick it up. The referee doesn't allow the advantage, even though Broncos have gone over the advantage line. Two big men off, two big men on. Another substitution there, the Broncos. They have the possession. Sykes. And it's Gareth Dean that's come on. Shaw's gone off. Broncos are pressing. Budworth at dummy half. Sykes, Moran dabs it through. Touched the Saints' boot, I think, on the way through, or a Saints' body. I don't think it was played up, but it didn't matter. Saints come up with the possession. Sonny Nicholl. Now Barry Ward, straight in, Ward drives through, tramples over the opposition. Quick play the ball, Hyam on his way, gives it to Scully. Drop off ball, Stankovic now has the possession. Good solid tackling by the Broncos. Tony Ray's got him well coached. And Long puts a speculator, Peters. He gets it in the 10-metre line. Long in with the tackle, along with Mickey Hyam. Oh, well, that's rich, isn't it? Not marking up correctly at the play of the ball is referee Kirkpatrick's indication. I think that's first penalty we've had there, just having a bit of a check with our cameraman. But Mr. Kirkpatrick. Moran, drop off to Marshall. Moran again, the Broncos in possession. Sykes, just taken by the ankles. Chris Joint did well. Broncos putting pressure. Moran dabs it through. Going to go touching goal. Tap from the 20. Saints to play it. Moran trying to vary the play. Put the kick through. Too much beef on it. Barry Ward. Right into the opposition. That player's hurt. Gareth Dean it is. Interception as the ball comes through. Moran with the first score. Completely against the run of play. Moran with the interception. As Saints was moving it over to the right flank. And Moran in like a flash. Deathly hush at Nosey Road as Moran got the ball and went through. There's the conversion. Saints 0, Broncos 6. Half an hour gone. Try to score a Moran, feeds the ball after this kick-off by Paul Sculthorpe. Budworth from acting half-back. Marshall now at acting half-back as Budworth was tackled on the halfway line. Sykes put the ball into space. Tony Stewart takes the tackle. Saints will have to get back quickly. Only Darren Albert back there. Gleeson. Saints move it to the right. Sculthorpe just short of the halfway. Nickel, good side step by Nickel, drives it up, pumping the legs. Last one, Longy puts it down to Steve Hall's wing. Is he going to have to play at it? No, it goes dead. Tap restart, centre of the 20, Broncos in possession, 32 minutes gone, Saints 0, Broncos 6. Gareth Dean back to full fitness after suffering that knock when Moran intercepted the ball downfield and finds touch on the 10-metre line. It'll be brought infield 20 metres for the scrum. Head and feed to the Saints. Martin will feed. Sean Long out there, stand-off position. Takes the tackle. Gleeson coming field, just losing his footing. Sculthorpe, Stankovic, diagonal drop-off ball. Sonny Nickel, big driving run. Sculthorpe, inside. Excuse me, touch of the sneezes. Saints keep it alive, Barry Ward. The ball's loose. It was knocked forward, referee Kirkpatrick said. That's not bad, is it? Not a bad swap. Sykes, the Broncos full-back, taken by Tommy Martin. Now it's Gareth Dean. He's lost the ball, quickly snapped up. Stewart, I think, and he's been mauled a bit by Toshak. 5 minutes for the Saints to hit back in this first half. Sculthorpe. Gleeson, 15 metres short. Broncos urge to get back on side. They lead by 6. Long kicked it through. I think it's Toshak that's dropped on it. Saints just can't penetrate this tight Broncos defence. Dean over to the right flank. Steve Hall quickly dispatched by Newlove. The ball knocked forward. Good tackling, good harrying by the Saints. The popular side, faithful erupt. An ideal platform for the Saints to build on, to get back on level terms. Gleeson, good tackle, well watched. Oh, he's hurt, the lad's hurt. It was a flying tackle, he come in well. I think it's Nigel Roy that bounced him. He's just shaken, is Gleeson. Claire Mannion will treat him. And the Broncos penalise Saints, take it quickly. Gleeson there in the action, gets the ball out. Albert! Width of a midge, he's off scoring. Hyam. 4 tackles left in the bank. Scully. Good ball. Oh, it looked a good ball. Darren Albert coming through as the extra man and couldn't take it. So once again the Saints surrender the possession. The Broncos lead 6 points to 0. Richard Marshall. Three minutes to the interval. Oh, big hit. Moran trying to come through. Lively character. John Peters. The last one. The Broncos will probably put it cross field. Ball knocked forward, the referee says. Just took my eye off the play of the ball there. But the referee hadn't. Just as well. About 90 seconds of the first half remaining. 6 points to 0 in favour of the Broncos. Saints had impeded this scrum. Referee not happy with it. When are they ever happy? Martin. Inside ball. Newlove. Can he escape the clutches? Just covered up well did the Broncos. Blind side with Chris Joynt. All offside. The referees are left. Hoppy. He'll take the tackle. And they're all in front of the referee. Martin. Little dab through. Long impeded. The referee looks at the touch judge. Nothing there. And Sean Long remonstrating, and why not indeed? Francis Stevenson dumped to the earth just short of the halfway line. Well, a very adventurous drop kick attempt by Paul Sykes. There's the half-time hooter. Not a lot to shout about really in an error-ridden first half. Only an interception try by Moran in the 29th minute. Goal by Martin as he touched right down between the sticks. And that's how it goes, half-time here at Nosey Road. Saints 0, Broncos 6. Six points to 0 in favour of Broncos. It's half-time. Of a couple of mentions. Congratulations to Gemma and Carl on the birth of your baby girl. That's Peter and Karen's first grandchild. Peter Speakman is the lottery administrator, and he's happy as a pig in the proverbial you-know-what. Alicia, they've called the baby. So that's congratulations to Gemma and Carl, and obviously to Peter and Karen. Grandma and Grandad, doesn't it sound good? A birthday mention to Les Breers. Lee Breers, his uncle, 65 years young. Love from Nick and Kirsty. So that's love from Nick and Kirsty to Les Breers, 65 years young. On with the game. On with the motley, as they say. 6 points to 0. Saints with 9 wins out of the last 10. Last defeat was at Cass on May the 7th. 36-22 after going 18-0 up. Things will have to be put right. Paul Sculthorpe gets us underway. Stevenson drives it in. Looks as though it's brightening up a bit. We're getting a bit of sun. The handling errors, unpleasant reading for the first half. I'm sure Saints will want to put that right, to redress the balance in this second 40. Marshall, Nickel takes him. Barry Ward there as well. The Broncos moving it quickly over to the right side. Last one of this set of 6. Moran puts a high ball, Albert underneath it. Not ideal conditions for the flying wingman. But a quick score Saints could do with. As Sean Hoppy comes cross field. Retchless the man that brings him down. Sean Long knocks it on at the play the ball. Just not going Saints' way. Broncos have it. Sykes puts it through. Broncos are chasing it. Tony Martin underneath it. Stewart tidies up. Saints look suspect at the back there, or the Broncos thought they did, and that's why he tapped the ball through. The follow-up was good, but the Saints defence was equal. Mickey Hyam inside, Barry Ward. Blockbusting run. Martin gets the ball. It was knocked down by a Broncos player. Was it played at? Obviously not, says the referee. The Saints spectators are not happy. Moran to feed. Sykes out. Oh, short ball, it's loose. It's going to be a knock on. It's going to be definitely a knock on now. Hello. Hello. Saints have the possession. Mickey Hyam darting away from the acting halfback. Lots of mauling. Retchless. Saints take the quick tap. Come on, you Saints is the cry. Nickel over the 20, still driving forward. Oh. All right. Perilously close on the left flank. Barry Ward puts the ball back. Saints move it. Try! 3 minutes gone. Saints in for the try that puts them on the board. Captain Chris Joint. Good pressure by the Saints, finally pays off. They couldn't break the Broncos' defence in the first 40. They finally come up with it there in the 3rd minute of the 2nd period.
And scoring the try for Saints, sponsored by Elite Homes, number 11, Chris Jones.
Sculthorpe now looking to level the scores up. 98, we give the Broncos a good tonk in here, 58-6. We got beat in 99, 24-22. 22-14 last season, 46-12 in 2000. So more tight ones than routs. Sculthorpe gets the 2 points. Saints back on level terms. Six points apiece. Saints back on track.
And kicking the conversion for Saints, sponsored by TrustYourBuy.com, number 13, Paul
Football. Yeah, okay. Albert. Okay. Don't know why. Saints pressing now. Sorry about that short break in transmission. Obviously we're having problems over at the clubhouse end with the video, but Saints are keeping it alive. No problems over here. Sculthorpe. Oh, bungled into touch. Good running by the Saints, variation of play. Six points apiece. Steve Hall for the Broncos coming in midfield. Stevenson. Steve Hall. Saints have got to get into him. We know if he has half a chance he can get away. Scored quite a few good tries for the Saints in his time here at Nosey Road. Good ball spread, Retchless, the ball's loose. It's Peters on the last tackle. Saints are smothering him, that's the turnover. Long goal, well taken by Barry Ward. Looked a little high, I mean he lies low in the water, does Ward. And he came through there, and high tackle is the indication. Martin with the penalty. Finds touch. 30 metres from the Broncos line. 6 points each is the score. 9 minutes of the second half gone. Long gets it going. The ball's gone back. There's nothing wrong with that. Referee signals so. Good handling by the Saints, keep the ball alive. Captain Chris Joynt, try scorer. Centre field, 23 metres out. Sean Long, Paul Sculthorpe. Inside to Gleeson. Twist, turns, drives. Just brought down short of the line. Stewart. Sean Long dabs it through, looking for the post. Didn't get it. Run dead. Sits head and feed. Short side. Sean Long. 15 metres short. Drop off ball, Barry Ward. Barry Ward plays it quickly. Saints trying to burrow the way through. Sculthorpe. Crossfield kick. No problem with anybody on side, but Peters has it. And Stankovic brings him to earth. The referee awards the penalty. Bowden unloads it. Sykes, the man, taken down on the 40.
Just confirm the London substitution, Richard Martin leaving the field. Replaced by number 24, Russell Bowden.
Yeah, Bowden on for Marshall, just confirmed by your PA man Stewart. And the Broncos trying to run it, the ball being knocked forward. Saint's going to make a substitution now. Chris Joint going off. Mike Bennett on, I think. Saints with the possession from the scrum. Yeah, Mike Bennett for Chris Joint. Sculthorpe, Gleeson into space! Looking to unload to Sculthorpe on the inside, couldn't release it to him. Sykes comes in. Good tackle there on Gleeson. Tight game, 52 minutes gone, 6 points each is the score. As I said, sorry about the slight in break in transmission. Might be a bonus, that mightn't it? Me not spouting for a few minutes, but they're having problems in the sponsors' boxes. They're getting the pictures and no sound. I think that's a bonus. They reckon they're getting EastEnders sound, and what they want is EastEnders pictures and my sound. So you can't win them all, can you? Moran. Good run there. Moran. Saints penalised, not marking up at the play of the ball. Gillette and Moran combining well there. Broncos going to have a go for the 2-pointer, and why not indeed? Tony Martin coming crossfield, plenty of water carriers coming on. Tight game, all points are going to be gratefully accepted, aren't they? And Tony Martin shouldn't have any problem. Just to the left of centre, steps up. Ooh, oh, and he's missed it. Dear me. Famous last words. Maybe that was a little bit too casual. The Broncos' next game is against Wakefield at home. One of the basement clubs, Wakefield. Saints have Halifax away next Friday, as I said before. Then the Pie Eaters away on the Tuesday. Then Warrington at home on the Saturday in front of the Sky cameras. I don't know whether the Halifax game is a Sky game. Wigan one is, so we could be on the TV for the next 3 games. Gillette. Toshak there, went down, whether he was taken on suspicion, I don't know. Retchless. But he got hurt in the first half, did Toshak, and he's not very well at all. Last tackle of this sequence, as Moran puts it cross-field. A little bit of basketball, but the Broncos did keep it alive. It's in a Saints pair of hands. I think it may have been the initial first knock on by Saints. which is the referee's indication. I think he might have that right. Looks as though Saints had knocked it forward first. Now whether we've got a substitution here for the Broncos. We have. Stevenson's going off. Nicol and Ward off, and Shields and Britt back on. London with the possession. Sykes driving it through. The Broncos are pressing. Turns it back inside. Woodworth acting halfback. Moran along the line. Bowden hanging out wide. The Broncos pressing, taking it on the short side. Good defence by the Saints. Last one of this sequence now. Still tied up as the Broncos put it through, and it's in the in-goal area. Saints diffuse it. A drop out from between the sticks. 6 apiece. Good drop out. Well taken. Darren Shaw drives the ball up. Stankovic meets him, stands toe to toe. Peters, good hit. Oh, the referee said he wasn't lined up. Good hit by Peter Shields there. Dear me. I bet they'll have another pop for goal. Yeah, they are. And Sculthorpe be acting captain with Chris Joynt off the field, and he's not happy with it, and I don't blame him either. So Martin again tees up, further back this time, about 22 metres. Looking to give the Broncos the lead. Looks better this time. Yes, the touch judges raised the flag. Broncos 8, Saints 6. So the second penalty kick in quick succession.
The Broncos score by number 3, Tony Martin.
Saints have the possession. Fortuitous kick-off. Bounces off the Broncos player. Sculthorpe takes it up to the 10-metre line. Saints on a roll now. Trail by 2. Vicky Hyam driving for the line. 3/4 of the game gone. Jiggery pokery at the play of the ball. Gleeson! Try! Right on the 60th minute. That restores Saints lead. 10 points to 8, the conversion to come. Saints were on a roll. Fortunate from the kick-off. Hit the Broncos player back into Saints possession. They took the advantage, they drove it up. Good run by Sculthorpe. Right in front of the sticks, then it was moved to the right. Gleeson said thank you very much. And Scully and Mr. Kirkpatrick just exchanging pleasantries there. On the 20, teed up nice. Has he got the angle right? Oh, it looks good. It is good. 12-8. Saints lead.
The try for the place number 13, Paul Goldberg.
Broncos restart quickly. Just after they'd taken the lead with that Martin penalty goal. Saints it back a minute later. Gleeson try. Sculthorpe goal. Saints 12. Broncos 8. Game on. Britt. 18 minutes remain of this game. Saints need another try and a goal at least to get it going, and it's here, it's on the way. Sculthorpe, he's got Albert with him. Albert in for the try. What a rasper! Full length of the field job. There, just as I was saying, Saints needed to seal it. They do. Sculthorpe breaks the cover, and Albert in support, as well as other Saints players. Centre field. That'll send the Saints spectators delirious. Super try by Albert, created by Sculthorpe.
And scoring the try for the Saints, sponsored by Leyden Self-Drive. Number 5, Darren Haller.
Man of steel, player's player, you name it, Scully's won it. 16-8 to score, a bit of breathing space. 8 points from a 2-point deficit to an 8-point lead. That's put a bit of life back. Now the Broncos got to kick off again, and let's have some more of the same. Sykes puts it low, it sits up nice. The cover defence coming through quickly. Sean Hoppy, twist, turns in the tackle. Hyam at dummy half. Shields. Rip was coming through, used as the foil. Scully again, taking the defence on. Brilliant. Oh, super player. Nigel Roy, a little bit of jiggery-pokery there. Britt. Good ball to Shields. Shields out to the back door. Hyam turns it back inside. Britt again. Good running, good into passing. Britt still pumping the legs, driving it forward. Hyam to Tommy Martin. Crossfield, diagonal kick. Peters under the cosh. Breaks through 3. Taken on the 20. Finally bashed on his back by Mike Bennett. Russell Bowden. Well taken down. Good tackling by the Saints now. They've just got that little bit of daylight. They've got the bit between the teeth. Steve Hall. Sideways running. No forward momentum. Bowden takes the ball and takes the tackle. Referee urging Saints to get back on side. As Moran, is that going to go in on the full? I think it is. Slices it. That'll be a turnover there. I think that was the 6th tackle. If not, it's the scrum. Oh, it's a scrum. Wasn't the 6th tackle, it's scrum. Head and feet to the Saints. Tony Stewart moved over to this right flank. Oh, Sean Long went without the ball from the back of the scrum. Lots of mistakes from players who very rarely make them. Awkward ball handling, as I said before, same for both sides. Greasy conditions. Gillette. Good tackle by Stewart. Retchless up to the halfway line. Broncos in possession, they trail 16 points to 8. Saints have the possession, they do now. Darren Britt takes the Broncos defence on. Big shoulder charge there. Bennett came through. Good running. Mickey Hyam, lively character, couldn't get the ball away. Budworth snapped him. Now it's with Sean Long. Puts the welly down. Drives 15 metres nearer the London line. Hyam. Picked up, dumped to the ground. Last one of the sequence. 12 metres out. Saints in possession. Martin for the Saints. Turnover. Yes, the referee says it's a turnover. Saints on the power play. Tony Martin for the Broncos, and a big hit there. Super drive. Darren Britt out of the blocks. Broncos in possession with 12 minutes left in this game. Saints lead by 8, 16 points to 8. And a game that's been quite good defensively. Gillette with the kick upfield. Will it run dead? No, Saints will have to play it. Did well, kept in the field of play, just dove in the field of play. And Stewart taken down. Tony Martin, one of the defenders. Marshall on for Bowden. So they tell us. I think Bowden's still on. Albert did well to take it. Last one of this set. Saints in possession. Tommy Martin, crossfield kick. Peters has to feed. Well, that looked perilously close to a knock on, and he's given it. There wasn't a lot of movement in that as well. It looked as though it was a knock-on. The referee gave it straight away. And the Broncos are going to have to drop out from between the sticks as it was behind the line. He's not happy with it, but they all count. Ten minutes remain. Another score and seal it for the Saints. Awkward bouncing ball. Darren Britt coming through at pace. Still driving his Britt. Good tackle there by Budworth. And it needed to be two. The big Aussie was powering forward. Now the other big Aussie, Peter Shields. And Marshall going in. It looked more awkward than anything else. Sean Long knocks it back. Sculthorpe with the handoff. Stankovic to the 10-metre line. Little drop goal wouldn't go amiss, would it? Martin, speculator. Hoppy on the far side. Chip through. Still loose. Saints have it. Try for the Saints. Is the referee going to give it? He has. That'll seal it now. Tommy Martin, the master poacher. He kicked it. Broncos juggled it. Martin picked it up. Bounced it over the try line. Thank you very much. Sculthorpe looking to make it 22. And he does. Broncos restart. Saints knock it forward. Scrum down. Broncos head and feed. Gillette. Ten metres short. Broncos pressing. Broncos in for the try. Moved it quickly to the right. With 6 minutes remain. 6 minutes remaining. Gillette in for the try. Moran got the only try of the first half. And Martin went over for the try. The Broncos have just come upfield. Gillette with the try, Martin with the goal, 22-14.
And converting the try for the Broncos number 3, Tony Martin.
So still with an 8-point cushion, the Saints. They've got to contain the Broncos. Can't afford to let them get over the whitewash again. In with time running out. 5 minutes left now. Well-drilled unit. Came back well last week against Hull. Don't look as though they're going to be able to do it tonight against the Saints. Famous last words. Retchless gets the ball away. Stevenson to Sykes, looking for Peters. Peters has it. Long comes in, just stops his progress. Albert finishes him off. Nigel Roy brought towards the touchline. Shields finishes him off. He's just getting his knickers in a bit of a twist as Moran comes through, tries to put it through again. Referee gives a knock on against Aide Gardner, I think. Head and feed to the Broncos. Moran to feed. Sykes over to Tony Martin. Well, that's a knock on, surely. Oh, the referee said it's gone back. Looks as though it's a knock forward. But we'll give him that. Saints have had a couple of dubious decisions as well. And the Broncos finish with a flourish. Drop off ball. Saints defence holding firm this time. Along the line. Gillette, Moran. Joint in, wraps him up. Darren Britt there as well. Barry Ward, I beg your pardon, there as well. $8,218 tonight on a miserable Friday evening at the height of summer. Well, it's supposed to be summer, isn't it? Great week and terrible for match day. Moran dabs it through. Longer shuffles it dead. Did well. Broncos were pressing. 2 minutes remain. 22 points to 14 the score. Another tight game here at Nosey Road involving the Saints and the Broncos, as it usually is. Martin. Gillette chests it down. Stevenson juggles with it. It did go back. Retchless tidies it up. Gillette again, the speculator. Moran. He misses out Retchless, gives it to Roy, on to Peters. Saints cover defence, they come in. Peters is stopped, he gets the ball away. Thank you very much. They try to keep it alive, and it's Peter Shields, I think, that comes in between them. Adrian Gardner. Good shoulder charge in. Budworth felt the full force, Marshall felt the full force of that. Mike Bennett. Driving run. About 30 seconds of normal time on my watch. It's all in the hands of the timekeepers. We've not had a lot of stoppage time. Shields. Saints just got a hold of possession there. It's the last tackle. Put this kick deep downfield. Speculator from Tommy Martin, a one-pointer. Worth a go. There's the final hooter. Bob on the 40 minutes. Saints come up with a win. A valuable 2 points. 22 points to 14. Is the full-time score. 6-0 at half-time. Just that Moran interception goal by Martin. Saints had to get back in the swing early on, and they did. Joint with a try in the 3rd minute. Sculthorpe converted it. 6 points apiece. In the 19th minute, Martin with a penalty goal. He'd missed one about 2 or 3 minutes earlier from a more advantageous position. That gave the Broncos the lead at 8 points to 6. Then immediately Saints hit back. Good running by Sculthorpe. Gleeson finished off. Sculthorpe converted it. Saints in the lead. 12 points to 8. In the lead for the first time. Albert with a try 2 minutes later. Unconverted at 16-8. Tommy Martin after a mistake by the Broncos, and Saints looked onto sight at 22-8, but 3 minutes later the Broncos hit back with a try by Gillette, goal by Martin, 22 points to 14, and a very tense final 6 minutes. But Saints weathered the storm, held the ball well. They've come round, they applaud the crowd, over to the popular side, down to both ends, and then over to the main stand side where they go into the dressing rooms. A well-earned 2 valuable points. Saints away next Friday against the Halifax Blue Sox, then the Pie Eaters the following Tuesday, then Warrington. So a tight few games there in the space of 7 or 8 days. Final score here at Nosey Road: Saints 22, Broncos 14. You've been with Micron. Join us for the next game.